Welcome everyone to a Derby Day special. Welcome back to my Manchester United career on FM 17. Up first, we travel to Anfield to take on Liverpool. Elsewhere, Man City are at home to Sunderland. Chelsea have got Newcastle. Spurs are at home to Derby County. And Arsenal play tomorrow away to Huddersfield. We want Huddersfield to get a win there. Unlikely? Well, you never know. I mean, Huddersfield have just beaten us 2-1 in the FA Cup. They've just knocked us out of the competition, would you believe? It's probably because I've just heavily rotated the team. Ramiro in goal. Fosu meant to start. Andrew Ferguson, Mata, Lewandowski. Players that I wouldn't normally put in the first team. Needed to give them some minutes. Once again, another frustrating game. Just like that Newcastle fixture which you saw in the previous episode. All three goals scored in the later stages of the game. Very, very disappointing. We could only make the third round. An absolute joke. Dean Henderson's put pen to paper then for a new contract. We've got a board confidence updates. We are into the 1st of January. The transfer window has now opened. What's this? There's been a lot of speculation this week linking you with the vacant Chelsea post. Have they? They never have. They have! Chelsea have sacked Luis Enrique. Oh my god. What is Abramovich playing at? He's gone and got rid of Luis Enrique. I mean, I understand they're going through a bit of a tough patch at the moment, but come on. And now they're linking me with the job. I'm not going to be quitting United. No chance. No chance at all. But Chelsea lost 2-0 to Newcastle, and that was Luis Enrique's demise. That was his last game in charge before Abramovich had had enough. And again, still keeping tabs on Harry Kane. He scored 2 goals in that game against Derby. Just like Chelsea, Liverpool, they've got to be on their 4th, 5th manager already in this save. Absolute madness. So for Liverpool, they've gone with Mignolet in goal. Davis starts at the back along with Lovren, Matip and Flanagan. Going forwards in midfield, Markovic, Henderson, Kramer and Moreno. In the central of midfield, and Joel and Musa Dembele up front. They do have Solomon Rondon as an option on the bench, who's caused us a few problems, especially last season. Sadio Mane also on the bench. But for Manchester United, David De Gea starts in goal. I've had to go with Bailly. He is looking tired at the moment. Valencia comes in for an injured Lindelof. Bit of a blow for this game. We've got Eric Dyer back to full fitness. Luke Shaw, Herrera and Pogba in central midfield. Hazard, Rashford and Lukaku going forwards. Lewandowski on the bench with Gomez. That's a penalty. Get in. John Flanagan conceding a penalty. 17 minutes in. Hazard to take. Come on, son. Hazard, let's make it 1-0 here, please. Just draw that first blood at Anfield. Can he? Oh, he can't. Come on, how many penalties have we got to miss this season? I'll just encourage the players. Make sure that their heads don't drop. I mean, we're only 20 minutes into this. We should be 1-0 up after that penalty, but it is what it is. And here is Hazard now. Finds a way through for Rashford. Oh, it's a save from Mignolet. We've got a corner, pressure mounting on Liverpool. How are they going to do? And coming up against this attack, this formation just, it's working wonders. I'm going to have to stick it up on the Steam Workshop for you guys very soon, because I know some of you are eager to try it out in your save. Any advice apply there? No. Hazard on the ball again. Luke Shaw swings it in. Pogba hits it! Lukaku said, oh, it goes down as a Lukaku goal. I was about to say, Pogba with an absolute thunderous hit. Luke Shaw crosses the ball in. It's headed away by Lovren. Pogba on the half volley, and it comes off the back. The magical back of Romelu Lukaku. It's 1-0 United. Did seem as though it's only a matter of time before we did draw first blood. We could be 2-0 up now if Hazard had put that penalty away. But look at that, we're absolutely dominating Liverpool at Anfield. They've only had 1 shot and 1 on target. Should be more for a home team. Whereas we've had 12, 8 shots, and we're controlling possession 60%. It's absolutely insane, this formation. I love it. Right. Let's be calm. Keep it up. Let's go and get a second. Let's finish off Liverpool and head into our next game against Leeds. The first time I've played Leeds in this save. I might take off Rashford. I think I'll leave him on for now, though. I'll keep an eye on his performance. But yeah, I'm really loving this formation. It allows me to use Eric Dyer and also Fosu Mensah in that defensive mid-role. Maybe even Blind there too. Valencia. Not as good as at crossing as Lindelof is in that position, that wing-back position. Pogba to Lukaku. Brilliant. For Lewandowski, straight Mignolet. It's easy for Mignolet. But that's really positive movement of the ball from Manchester United. More of that, please. Look at that, 20 shots. We're on 20 shots. 12 on target. Well, it's 21 now. I'm going to bring on Fosu Mensah then for Eric Dyer. He was looking tired. Let's bring on Blind. There's our new wing back. Luke Shaw not having the best of games either. We should be able to hold in there now and pick up those 3 points. Steven Corker on a yellow card for Liverpool. 2 minutes added on. Here comes Hazard. That's the ball nicked off him by Guzan. And Joel looking for Dembele. Lewandowski, come on. Lukaku. That's the ball stole off him. It's cheap. Guzan to Henderson. Just seconds to go. Sadio Mane, come on, Blind, chase him down. Don't let him cross the ball. No! It's my mistake. My mistake. Sanjol that gets that late equaliser. That takes those max points off us. It was my mistake bringing on Blind. Maybe I should have just left Shaw on, even though he wasn't having the best of games. And it's cost us in this Northwest derby. Blind is probably best used as a centre half or in that defensive mid role. I don't think I'll be putting him out wide again as a full back or even a wing back in this system. A few players looking a bit confused, demotivated. We've still got 2 games in hand over Arsenal, 3 games in hand over Spurs. But if we could have just won this game against Liverpool, we'd have found ourselves in such a, well, stronger position. United denied by a late goal from Enrico and Joel. After that run from Sadio Mane, very disappointing from our point of view. We deserved more from that game. This is the one I'm looking forward to. Leeds against Manchester United. As I've already mentioned, it's the first time I've played Leeds as United boss in this save. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's Lee Mason that's in charge. We are playing away. Leeds find themselves in the relegation zone. Standard. Leeds will definitely be without Jack Baldwin, who has a dislocated shoulder. And will probably be without Lindelof for this game. Martial recalls Rose's derby spirit. I don't think... Well, as I've already said, again, I haven't played Leeds in this save. Martial in real life hasn't played against Leeds at United. So what's he going on about? Leeds going for that defensive 4-4-1-1. They've got Peacock Farrell in goal. They've also got Subotic. How about this for a signing for Leeds? Not bad, even though he's at the age of 32. Quality's still there. They've got Yanup, Salah, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Dallas, Williams, McLean, Pacheco on the left wing there. They've got Knockaert in that central attacking mid-role and Martin going forwards. They have Silvestri on the bench. O'Kane. They've got Forsyth, former Derby man, Craig Forsyth, I believe. But for United, pretty much the same lineup. Bailly has been rested for this game. He does start on the bench though. Got Twanzebe, Smalling, Valencia in for Lindelof once more. Got Eric Dyer, Luke Shaw. Promise I won't take Shaw off again. Pogba and Herrera in midfield. We got Lukaku and Rashford with Lewandowski and Gomez all on the bench. Peacock Farrell knocks it upfield. Need that win here today. We don't want Leeds going away with the bragging rights here. And Herrera. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't allow Martin in. Good clearance from Dyer. Finds Lukaku. Needs a bit of support. He's got it. Finds Valencia. Nothing to worry about here. Pogba. Just, oh, look at that for a ball for Rashford. It's 1-0. Brilliant. I was about to say, just our quality alone should see us through this game today. It's just too good. And what a finish. Pogba to Hazard. Rashford starts making the run. Defender left in his dust. And he just plants that into the bottom corner. 1-0 to Manchester United then, who've been able to keep Leeds pretty quiet for the first 10 minutes. They haven't even registered a shot on goal yet. We've only seen 30% of the ball, whereas we've seen 70%. 11 shots. It's incredible. Incredible stats. It's this tactic again. So glad I decided to change it at the start of the season. I do wonder though where we would be if I did go ahead with that 4-3-3 formation. Mainly defensive, and that's not what Manchester United is all about. Whereas this, if we can get Luke Shaw and Victor Lindelof, I know Lindelof is not a complete wing-back just yet, but if we can maybe retrain him or get him used to that wing-back role, I mean, he's got the pace, so I don't see any reason why he can't, then we'll be rolling. Forsyth, who has come on for the second half. Here is Rashford. Look at the space for Hazard. You've got to be putting this away. Or at least find Lukaku. Rashford was also... He arrived just a little bit too late for Hazard. But Lukaku was there. That's a poor corner. We need to be killing off Leeds here now. Knockout. Switches the play. Spreads it over to Dallas. And Luke Shaw wins it back. Dyer. In Hazard. Oh, just has the ball nicked off him too easily. But there's no one forwards for Leeds. It's quite comical, really. We're just pressing them and pressing them. And eventually, we're going to find a way through. Almost. Almost. Rashford's effort took a deflection, hit the post. And it seemed as though Peacock Farrell had that one covered. His reactions looking on point there for Leeds. As their free kick goes over, they've still only had 3 shots the whole of this game. Dyer's going to chase that down. Back out to Hazard. He's going to swing this in. It's slow. And did Lukaku go for the spectacular then? Looked like he went for a back heel then into the goal. Did take a deflection. We've got a corner here. It's at the far post for Twanzebe. And it's just wide. But we're getting closer to that second goal. How it's not 2-0 yet, I still don't know. Rashford hits it. Oh! Nails the crossbar. And it's still 1-0. How is it still 1-0? How? On comes Horta to replace Herrera for us now then. Hazard's going to take this free kick. Takes it short to Pogba. I thought he could almost hear his mind ticking over. He was planning on hitting that. Valencia, what are you doing? Almost lost the ball. Valencia does retire at the end of this season, so I want to try and use him as much as possible before he goes. It's kind of difficult, especially when Lindelof is putting in so many decent performances. Pogba does hit it, and it's saved. Smalling, Pogba, it's in for Lukaku, who's offside. It was saved anyway. Have we not made it 2-0 here? They're going to go and get an equaliser, aren't they? They are, I can see it happening. Here is Blins, who has had to come on as wing back to replace an injured Luke Shaw who went off. Here is Pogba. Hazard, can we make it 2 here? How is that not a penalty? Pogba hits it and it's just wide again. Hazard, come on. That should be it anyway. A 1-0 win against Leeds. Should be so much better. We should have at least had 4 or 5 in this game. Easy. Pogba to Lukaku. 10 seconds to go. Pogba, Dyer. Keeping the ball well. Hazard again. Lukaku. Rash. Oh, I thought he was Looking for Rashford then. But there we go, there is the full-time whistle at Elland Road. It is all over. We have beaten Leeds for the first time in this save. Does feel good, but I wish we'd at least scored a couple more goals. I mean, look at that. 30 shots, 11 on target, 68% possession, whereas Leeds only had 3, not even 1 on target. Incredible stuff from Manchester United. Why couldn't we score more goals? Manchester United triumph in Rose's derby. Our first game against Leeds in this save ends in a victory. Luke Shaw did go off injured in that game. I did replace him with Daley Blind. He's out for 3 to 5 days with a stub toe. He'll probably miss that game against Tottenham, but he might be back for Stoke. So guys, that is about it for this episode, this derby special against both Liverpool and Leeds United. Up next, we take on Tottenham at Old Trafford in the Premier League. Can we get the 3 points there? I'm feeling confident, and then I'm thinking the next episode after that, we'll be playing the Champions League knockout stage, home and away, against Bayern. You don't want to miss it. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.